Yeah. What's going on, my peoples? Little Rock in the house again. The collab, man. We hit each other up. I know I just got out of class. He was like, "Yes, sir, I'm coming on." And now we on. We on. He had to come holler at your boy, Mike and Mario.
Yes,
Collab, baby.
the Eminem collab.
The Eminem collab. So, for to get into it, man, we just gonna freestyle tonight, man. We just collab, man, meeting up, man, and it's gonna be many more, man. We locked in, man. So,
Yeah.
but what do you think about the after effects of that fight? I don't know what you think about that, man. I know they just handed down that discipline, and I
Yeah.
think what the 5 players they got.
It was 5 players from Barton that actually did get suspended.
Mm, mm, mm,
And it was 7 players from England. I
mm.
my take on it is don't want to go too deep in detail with it because I
Oh,
do
you don't
know the
have to.
coach.
It's
He
like,
put out the true disclaimer of man, just
yeah,
want to keep it positive. And I would say this
I want to too. Yeah,
for the state, I don't agree with the decision they made. I don't.
yeah.
Based off the evidence of what I seen, because I seen over 8 different camera angles of the situation, and
Hmm.
I just felt like, man, they should have awarded those guys differently, man. Just made a statement and said, you know what, I respect the team that is trying their hardest not to get into that situation or condone
Yeah,
that type of um, aftermath. And they pretty much tried to save a lot of people. And
yeah.
they still were hurt in the back end by having 5 players suspended. So
Mm,
I still got faith in them. I still think they're gonna do what they're gonna do, man.
yeah,
I'm just happy the state was behind those guys, literally.
yeah. Yes. Well, the thing I hope that the young men and young men in the future learn from this because every choice has something that comes with it, whether you agree with it or not, whether you feel it. Don't put your playing future in somebody else's hands. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? That's all I say. Just
that's a
that's
word.
what I hate, man, because it happens so fast. But like I made a video earlier, if you can keep your mind from going there and keep it here, even in those heated situations, man, because those 5 players, man, I hate it for them, man. Like you cannot
Yeah,
play in a championship game. You got to watch them play in a championship game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I say, even if it's right or wrong, they decision. I'm saying don't put yourself in a position where it's in somebody else's hands. You know what I'm saying? What you put to do. That's all I'm
um,
saying. It's tough, man.
and to kind of piggyback off you, man. What I will say to the community of England, I don't want people to make them out to be bad people because they're not.
Right.
There's a lot of
Right.
great people in England, man. That
No,
community
no.
is a great community, great sports
Mhm.
community. Um, but I will say this: let's do a better job
Yes.
overall, adults,
Mm.
in
Yes.
showing and
I agree.
teaching our youth how,
Yes, sir.
because that's kind of the biggest thing, man. Those are kids. Believe it or not, they're kids with kids' minds. So
Right.
as adults, we have to walk in the same light that we want them to act.
Yeah.
And if we react that way, I'm just gonna speak for myself. If my dad goes out and he puts his hands on somebody and they swing back at him, man, that's my father, bro.
Right.
I'm not finna allow that to happen.
Right.
You
For
see what
sure.
I'm saying? So
Oh, for sure.
um we also put our kids and our nephews and nieces in bad situations because of how we act. So we have to do
Mm.
a better job at that,
Yeah.
at giving them a better example and doing the right thing. But again, man, two great communities, two
Yeah.
great
For sure.
sports communities,
Yeah.
extremely great rival. So I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm prepared for this, man, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. For sure. So what's some of the stuff you've been thinking about, man, that's been popping up?
Man, honestly, man, right now I'm trying to figure out. For me, I'm a New England fan, right? And
Oh, yeah. I love Bill Belichick. I like the Belichick
listen,
way. That was
man,
my coach. I like his personality, man. That was my coach.
listen, man, we we pooped the bed, brother. We pooped the bed in the Super Bowl. We should, to me, we should have won it. Uh, but we weren't prepared
Yeah.
for what they brought defensively on their front line.
Mm.
Um, it's
Yeah.
it's rare that a team doesn't have to blitz as much, even though they did. They blitzed off the edges a few times, came through the C gaps a few times, came through the A gaps a few times. But man, our offensive line was terrible, bro. And guess
Yeah.
what we didn't do in free agency when it opened up? Guess what we did do? Spend no doggone money.
On offensive line. Yep. You get exposed, man. Like them big games. Sometimes it'll get you to a certain point, then you get exposed, man. That's the thing about sports. Like you could get by so far,
Yeah,
and you meet that D line of the Seahawks. I know they had a big beefed up D line, and then you get exposed, man. That's the thing about sports. It's tough, man. You know what I'm saying?
the
And then I
mental.
see they let go of was it Stephon Diggs? I think it was more
Stephon,
of
yeah,
a PR. It's a
it
PR thing,
was.
man.
It
Dude was
was.
hot. Dude was hot. Boy was a hot boy.
It was definitely a PR stunt.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like the coach though they got. Even though I
Mike
wish,
Vrabel, yeah.
yeah,
We
I
should
just
have
see if
kept my boy though,
we get
but
some more pieces in there, we'll see what happens.
yeah.
But yeah, I definitely like when Belichick was there, man. Dude, he used to have some stuff, just piece some stuff together. He have like wide receivers playing cornerback and be
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the game. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You
It
ain't gonna see
just
too many coaches like that no more, man. Them days probably over.
nah, it ain't, man. And I think right now, like, that's kind of what makes me go back to what you just said, that you don't see that anymore. That's what I love about where the state has grown. Man, we've been known as a basketball state for years. Like I'm talking about
You
for
think so?
years.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
I know Fayetteville though, they was known for offensive linemen, D linemen,
Hmm.
and every now and then a safety or receiver, but we never could get blue chip like cornerbacks and safeties and stuff like that.
That,
We always
hey,
get D linemen though, like D linemen, and
but
you think
that's
about like Big
that's
Sean, you think about Big Sean, you know what I'm saying, and
yep, yep, JJ, yeah.
yeah, and
But that's what I
stuff like that.
mean. Basketball. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I know about basketball. Yeah.
we're known as a state, as a basketball state, even though we're in the South, the deep
And
South that produces more football players than anybody in the country.
but you know what's tough though? A lot of athletes, even out of Little Rock, trying to get out of the trying to survive in the trenches and play sports at the
Mm,
same time. Not everybody.
mm,
It's a different kind of mindset that you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty
yeah.
sure we can just name if we just. Well, I'm not even gonna do
Ooh,
it. I'm just saying you can just name so many players that we know and just what happened, man. The trenches got them. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to survive, man. Living in the projects and then you trying to be a blue chip hooper, man, and something happened, man. It's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
just in
And that's
your
kind of why we
opinion.
make the other podcast thing, man. We trying to tell these kids like to really make it out, man. You almost got to be astronomical. Like it's some mistakes you really can't make, and like they don't really. I don't know if they don't know that they don't. You really, it's a margin for error is so slim because Little Rock is really on a grand scale compared to like Dallas or. I mean, it's not that big, you know what I'm saying? Like you talking about millions of people versus Little Rock. It's only like
Yeah,
400,000 at best. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You
yeah.
know, so you
But I,
got
I'm
yeah,
I'm a, I'm gonna ask you this too though,
what's up?
because this is a question that I have with a lot of guys, man. When I'm on the road, why is it that our players still don't receive that
What's
type of
that?
notarization
I think
ever? Even though, like if you look at Texas, right? So
yeah.
Texas had, you got South Dallas, North Dallas, East Dallas. You got, what I'm saying,
Mhm,
Houston. You got your
mhm,
Allens. You have your Fort Worths. You have
mhm.
and a lot of stuff happens there. A lot of high crime, a lot of high poverty, but it's overshadowed by the sports side, just like in Georgia.
Right.
It's a lot of the same things that happen here that happen there, but it's overshadowed. California, it's big with a gang infestation. But
Yeah.
they still look at the athletes and kind of just push those other things to the side. But when it comes to our players, we have to be almost perfect.
Okay. I'm glad you asked me this question. We try to talk about this on the podcast, but it get sometimes it get heated when we talk about it on other podcasts. My homeboys.
Understood. Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
number one, population, size. When you
Okay.
go when those cities you talking about in Texas, Dallas, Allen, I bet you it's way more than 400,000 people. So
Okay.
when you have more people, there's more taxes, more resources to go towards to invest towards those infrastructure things, right?
Hmm.
Think about how many people move from Little Rock to other areas, Sherwood, Benton, Bryant. If they would have
Mm.
stayed here, how much
Mm.
more resources would they have to invest in the school district? You see what I'm saying?
That's a great point.
That's number one. Number two, as a community, I'm guilty of this myself. I'm not gonna just sit here like I'm pointing a finger, but we
Hmm.
have to value education as a community, and it has to start when they're young because even though you don't got to take the ACT, it's
Yeah.
still good to be academically sound plus on the court sound. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
That makes a difference too when you want to go to these big schools because sometimes kids think it's just the talent. It's not just talent. Talent is good, but it's just get you through the door. But what else are you bringing? Because it's a business now with NIL and all this stuff. You are a total package. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have
Yeah.
to be able to think about, well, I don't want to wear no suit. I don't want to wear a polo shirt. Do you want to make money or do you want to stay where you at? You know what I'm saying? Do you
Yeah.
want to max out your opportunities or do you want to kind of make it harder on yourself? You know what I'm saying? I had to learn this. Like my wife, she joke with me all the time. I didn't get a suit until I was like 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? And now I wear suits
Ooh.
all the time. But
We
we
ain't gonna
have
talk
to
about that.
instill those kind of, I try to do that. I try to let kids know like what I didn't do or the things that I didn't do.
Hmm.
I try to give you the advantage or the insight so you can be better. You can connect those dots that I didn't connect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Because you got
facts.
to
And
think those kids in Atlanta, man. You see black successful people around you. Like you go to Lenox Mall or what all this other stuff. Because I've been in Atlanta a couple times, and you
right.
see black people riding in Bentleys and stuff. You got stuff, man. If you live in Southwest, you may see one black dude, if that. And it's like a UFO fly ride in a Bentley. It's a different kind of feel in different parts of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Then because I love
Than
Little
it
Rock. I'm
is
not trying to
here.
down Little Rock. I'm just saying there's a difference. Even when you go to Dallas, you can soon as you get in Dallas and on the freeway, you may see a Porsche flying. I'm not saying I like because I like cars, but I'm saying the the
It's just a
level of
difference. It's a
what you
difference.
see, the level of what you see change. It can be inspiring, you know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Yeah.
I actually see black people that are successful. I actually see ex NFL athletes versus, it may be some athletes in Little Rock, but I promise you they
Mhm.
ain't in Southwest like that. I live in Southwest. I'm saying I don't even see them. So I know the
Correct.
kids may not see them, you know what I'm saying? So
And to that point you made, that is true. I say this all the time. Just as a kid growing up playing the game,
yeah.
man, playing AAU for the Arkansas Wings, one of the biggest organizations we had around.
Yeah.
Just being able to see when I go out of town, let's just put it there. I went to California to play, and
Yeah.
that whole strip of the hotel we was living at was nothing but Mercedes Benzes,
Yeah.
Jaguars, Corvette. Like that was just a whole strip where it wasn't
Yeah.
none but real plush cars. Where if I come back to the crib, no, I mean, and I love it.
I
I'm a
hear you.
country boy at heart, so I love
Oh,
it.
for
But
sure.
just
100%.
coming back to the crib, and all I'm seeing is dunks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Box Chevys,
Yeah.
bubble Chevys. You see what I'm saying? Like it was just a different feel to what you're saying. Like the kids look at it differently. Being able to
Yeah.
wake up and tomorrow I go to an NBA or NFL game. And
Yeah.
I don't have that right down here. I don't have
Even
that. I gotta drive 2 to 4 hours to see that.
yeah, even in LA, right? They have the Drew League. We used to have the summer league because I used to go to it and see Jordan play.
Yes, over at
They
Dunbar.
don't do
Yep.
that, they don't really do that no more. Probably 'cause they don't have the resources though. People don't understand how business work. I think people get emotional when you start talking about business, but
Hmm.
business is not emotional. It's about resources available to do said thing, right? And if you
Right.
don't have the resources, you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you feel, you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what's that community center in the South End? The one that's like
Um,
I think it's for sale. You know what I'm saying?
you said in
Uh
the South End, you talking about
yeah,
Thrashing?
behind is it Second Baptist Church or something like that? Over there.
You said in
Uh
the South End?
yeah. Over there,
Uh,
right off
we
Roosevelt, Main Street. I'm talking. Is it Main Street? Wait a minute.
in the
It's
South
Main
End,
Street.
we got you got Stevens,
Nope. You know where the church is? Is it St. Mark and Second Baptist over there by Carver Elementary?
St. Mark. St.
George
Mark is
Washington.
right there
Is it?
on 12. St. Mark on 12.
No, not St. Mark. It's the church is right there on
Um,
Main Street. Before it's like you know what Sam's Barbecue is, right?
yeah, you talking about in the South?
In the South, or South End
Yeah,
South.
no, 33rd, off 33rd.
No, 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 no. It's down for the one that's on Roosevelt. Go down that hill,
Hmm.
and then that church right there on the right. You know what
I'm
I'm talking about?
not.
It,
I'm pitching it, but yeah, I'm trying to.
it's
Yep,
the
yep.
church. I can't remember the name of the church. I don't care, but it's a church right there on the right. It's like a brown brick church, right? And behind
Hmm.
that church is a community center. It's shaped like a dome almost. It used to be a
Hmm.
community center too. And I think I seen that joker for sale. I was like, man, but a lot of these communities they just don't have the resources, man. They're starting to lose the resource. A lot of kids not going to it like they used to and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
They don't, man, because the parents that's not a big thing anymore. Is going to the community center
Right.
now.
I
Like at a
get it.
younger age, they are going, but once they hit that, like when we
Yeah.
came up, bro, you be
Yeah.
12, 13 years old, and you going to the community center making suicides, eat
Yeah.
like I mean, having a grand time. Like that's where you
Yeah.
seen some of the best people at.
Yeah.
So that was
And
different then.
then money, like say, like we talking about like kids at home in their situations, you know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
know, the average income, I mean, I know people don't like talking about that, but that stuff has to be talked about. Like
That's
average
facts.
income, per person in Southwest, versus if you go to Dallas, I'm pretty sure it's probably way higher. And
Way
this is
higher.
more stuff available in
Yeah.
where it's more people at. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes I'll be watching these documentaries. When I get out of school, it's dudes that be running around these little small towns. People don't realize it's a lot of small towns surrounding Little Rock that nobody's in. You know what I'm saying? It may be
That's
30
facts.
people. It may be 30 people there. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
people don't like talking about that, man. We
yeah,
they don't want
yeah,
to hear about how we could change it. They just
yeah. And that's what
they
I'm
just
talking about.
want.
How we could change. That's what I'm on. Like I think we have to expose our kids like to really understand like almost make super soldiers, like have them academically prepared and
Hmm.
athletically prepared, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I agree too. That's why for me personally, um, I tend to like I'm still within the community itself, like as far as the coaching aspect.
Okay.
Also in the classroom, with the teaching aspect.
Yeah, I want
It
to get
fell
back to
into my
talking.
lap.
That's what I'm trying to get into, talking to kids, like because like I said, I'm more IT based. So
Hmm.
and just kids, because like I say, I was telling my homeboy, you got athletes, you got streets, and you got the kids in the middle.
Yeah,
Sometimes the kids in the middle, like me, when you graduate, you're not in the sports and stuff. You're just trying to figure out life. You know what I'm saying?
true.
Some families, their highest achievement is high school education. You know what I'm saying? And you think,
Yeah.
what's next? You know what I'm saying? I didn't reach the peak. What's next? You know what I'm saying? And now you got to figure out what's next. And
Yeah,
sometimes, some kids' parents don't have nothing to say. Like, man, just get a job and just be solid. But that just ain't enough in 2026. You know what I'm saying? You have to find something that brings value to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that aspect of it, like because we know every kid not gonna go pro. You know what I'm saying? So what do
that's
you
facts too.
be able to fall back on? You got to be like I said, you almost got to be a cyborg to go pro, like prototype. And if you not, you have to be academically strong. Like it has to be a reason why they're gonna not, bring you. I mean, bring you in. Like when you think about somebody like what's the coach of Parkview, Jason Harrison. Is it
Man,
Jason Harrison?
yeah, Jason Harrison Swole, man,
Like
aka Swole,
yeah,
from my neighborhood. Shout out to him. Yeah.
yeah. But he had to be academically strong, man. Like because it was like five. What was it, like 5'10"?
Nah, he ain't that tall.
Yeah, that's all. Okay, I'm giving him too much, but I'm saying for him
Yeah.
to that's what I'm saying. But for somebody like him to make it, how good he had to be on the court and in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah,
know Coach
that's
Flanagan wasn't going when he was coach because I know he wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? He
never.
wanted to be a star in the classroom and on the court. You know what I'm saying? At Parkview,
That
so
that was actually, and I can speak to that personally because of my
yeah,
own situation. Like, bro, if Coach Flanagan came to your school to recruit you, he knew you could play
yeah,
ball before he
yeah,
ever showed up on it. Like, he knew. But the first thing he always asked that coach was what his grade like.
yeah.
And that was his standard.
Oh, for
Always
sure.
to be a stand-up man,
So,
to be accountable, to be responsible, to be a great student, and then I teach you the game of basketball.
for sure.
So shout out to Coach Flanagan for that, man.
And that's
Rest in
parents need
peace
to
his soul,
understand.
man.
Parents need to understand too. What does it take to play for a great coach? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when your kid go play for a great coach every day, it's not gonna be Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. I promise it ain't. He
It
gonna have
ain't
to put in some work, and you gotta have your son understand. You going to play for this coach, you gonna have to put in some work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't like playing for the startup AAU team where he just let you do what you want to do. Nah, it don't work
anytime.
like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to run plays. You gonna have to remember the plays, and he gonna expect a lot out of you in the classroom. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
crazy that you say that, man. One of the guys I actually played up under, um,
Yeah,
man, I tell anybody, man, as a kid, uh, I could play basketball. I love football for sure. That's my heart.
yeah,
That's my soul.
yeah.
Could play basketball a little bit, man, and got an opportunity to be coached by a guy named Raymond Cooper.
Okay.
Um, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I tell anybody this. The day I got around that man, I couldn't stand that man. Couldn't stand him. The hard work, the
Yeah,
mentality, the drive, the
yeah,
intensity, just to be able to lock in to play for a guy like that,
yeah.
it took a lot because he demanded greatness.
He demanded greatness. Yep.
It wasn't the fact that he wanted you to be perfect. He'll tell you that. I don't want you to be perfect. But he
That's what
demanded
that's right.
greatness as far as off the court
Mm-hmm.
at all times with your
Yeah.
parents in
Mm-hmm.
school. But when we got on the court, he made it feel like, bro, we nobody could beat us.
Right.
And to this day, he still does that.
Right.
A great legend in the game, man. So shout out to
Man.
Coach Raymond Cooper too, my guy.
And
Even though
for
he go
me,
against my alma mater.
even though I'm tall, but for me, I didn't even play until 10th grade. I think I tried out 7th grade. I wasn't
Yeah,
good at basketball at all in sports because I think when my dad died, I just wasn't into sports because he died when I was like 12. I just wasn't into sports like
true.
that. I should
Understood.
have been, but I didn't. Um, when I played for like a year and a half, like 10th, half, 11th grade year. Then I stopped playing because I just
Hmm.
wasn't getting in the game and I didn't want to play center. I really didn't like playing center. But
Yeah.
when I was at McClellan though, they got me playing center, and I got to play defense on Too Tall and
Ooh,
Roman Brown.
ooh,
I'm pretty much saying trying to hold these dude.
man, you was in no man's
That's like
land.
trying to hold Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But and Coach West, I love Coach West. I mean, he
yeah,
was crazy too. He had us jumping over milk crates, doing all kind of crazy stuff,
yeah.
and alpines and everything, crazy stuff. But I loved it though. It was cool. Like he had us so in shape. Even when I stopped playing, I think it took me 3 years probably to get out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Even after not being on the team, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Coach
right.
McKinney was cool, but I like Coach West better. I didn't really too much like Coach McKinney, but Coach West was cool though. He used to have us doing all kind of crazy stuff, stretching and running on the
Hmm.
track. Yeah,
Hmm. But
turn the heat
that's the
on in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
and you know, I speak to your side of it on the tech side, right?
Yeah.
I, I'm a I'm a little bit of an older individual on the tech part. Like, yeah, I grew up and had, bro, Facebook. When Facebook was out, you couldn't do what we do today. You had
No.
to have a college ID. That was the only
Mhm.
way you can get on Facebook.
Yeah.
It and it was really just a bunch of what's your thoughts. It wasn't all these pictures. It
Yeah, for
wasn't all
college
these.
kids, pretty much. Yeah, it's for really for college kids, pretty much. Yeah.
That's all it was. And you know,
Yeah.
you had the MySpaces and stuff like that. So of course the
Sure.
social media, we had it, but it didn't look like
Mm,
today's social media.
no, nowhere
And
close.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm one of those that, man, I be lost to a lot of this. Like it be folks that hit me up and tell me, hey man, this how you share this or this how you do that. I'm like, dang, I can't be that far off. It ain't like I'm
Like,
60.
I would
But
say, man, just work at your own pace and you just figure out stuff along the way. Cause there's some stuff I
yeah,
don't do either that good. Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
be saying I'm gonna post clips sometime, and then life happens. I didn't even get a chance to even do it like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta post some more clips. I'm not like super caught up like I need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it happens so fast. Like when you do clips, you kind of want to do it right after the podcast. But when you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Sunday, you got four
Mm-hmm.
podcasts. Now you got a clip for it. It just happens so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You right.
now I'm in Adobe. I'm in Adobe trying to chop it up, man. Or I'm on here trying to do it. It's like, man, but I just got to catch up. But yeah, don't feel. I would, man. It when you doing it by yourself, it take a lot, bro. They do. You know what I'm saying? Some days you
Yeah.
got the energy, some days you don't. You just like, when I get the energy again, then I'm just going out get back at it. But yeah, just and like I say that I always tell my homie like, man, if y'all want to, y'all see something y'all want to talk about, man, just hit me up. If I can, I'll let you know. But most of the time in the evenings, you know what I'm saying? Like except for
Mm-hmm.
school days, Tuesday and Wednesday, and Monday, that's when we do our other podcasts. But most of the other days during the week, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time I'm free. If you just hit me up, I'll let you know if I'm not. But
Yeah.
and like I said, I got the stuff set up. Like I said, I'm a tech guy, so I got the stuff set up. I could just come back here and just turn stuff on and boom, we on this thing. You know what I'm
That and that's a positive right there, man. But you know, man, I'm like, hey, I tell you, I'm the sports guy, bro. I came
saying?
from that side of it. I understand that side of it. And I guess that's why it is so easy for me to talk to those ex players or those coaches because
Yeah,
I really, for one, I know what most of them are looking for, but
yeah,
also I know too as a player, like what I want to know about a coach. Like if I'm
yeah,
talking to a coach, I'm talking in a player's perspective of what can I expect from you?
right,
Because I want to play for you, but
right,
I need you to sell me on it in your way.
right.
So that always plays a big factor, man. But I love it. I love what's going on right now. I love what's happening. Also, man, shout out to Carlos Crappy Lows, man. Shout out to him. I want to put that out there to the world.
Shout out to
Um,
College for sure.
amazing guy. Bro, he does these interviews as well, and he does an
Yeah,
amazing job at it.
yeah,
I'm talking about an amazing job, top tier job. So shout out to him. Shout out to his son Cash, that's doing an amazing job in the sports world and
yeah.
on top of the music world. So
Mhm,
I do want to give a shout out to my dog, man. That's my dog right there, and
yeah. I
he
grew
doing
up
his
with like
thing too.
most of the dudes I kind of grew up with too, like Steen. That's my
Oh my
dog. You know
gosh,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
But see, I graduated '01, so they graduated up on me like Steen, them Nick. You know what I'm saying? Like
all them
the
was
one
up
dude
under you.
podcast with John, that's his brother. Like John, that's his brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So we kind of we Southwest and we just, you know what I'm saying, grew up all together, you know what I'm saying?
straight
And
legends.
yeah.
Straight. Hey,
So
look, they don't know about your Southwest, man. Where if you went in the pines, y'all don't know about the pines no more because it ain't there.
boy,
But
it ain't that no more
for those
now.
for those
Nah.
that know, hey,
Yeah,
listen, you better
yeah,
know somebody if you go in there. I promise you that.
yeah, boy, for real. Yeah,
Valentine,
man. BP.
Crenshaw, back in the
Yeah,
day when it was, hey, yeah, yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, for sure.
Shout out to y'all over there, man. Y'all, hey,
Yeah.
I respect all them boys, man. I live
Where
in
you from? What
Southwest
side you
Community
from?
Center. I'm from John Burrow, man.
Oh, you
Yeah,
from John? Yeah, okay, you over there in
yeah.
JB. Did you go? Did you
Yeah.
go to Parkview?
No, it's crazy because back then, the zones, man, was I'm gonna just
Oh,
paint you a small picture of this.
coaches didn't care about them zones. Like if they wanted you, they
They
gonna get you. They didn't care about them
well,
zones.
that was the thing though. Like, so Parkview, I could have went to Parkview, right?
Yeah,
Um, where I stayed at, our zone was Howell High School.
yeah,
But if you stayed off 10, you're a little bit behind it,
yeah,
you can go to Parkview. Or if you stay further down, like off 36 towards Footloose and all that, you
yeah.
would went to Fair.
So do you
Well, for
think Coach
me,
Fitz? Do you think Coach Fitz? All them
mhm.
players was on to go to Central. That Coach Fitz. You think they
No,
was on to go to Central?
no, no. I know they didn't. Like,
I'm double
this is the killer part about it. Like, I know they didn't. It's just like even with Hall, like people don't realize this. Most of the people that play for Hall
Yeah, Q Ball.
didn't.
Shout out to Q Ball. He went to
Yes,
Q Ball, man. I'm about to get Q Ball on here too, man. I gotta holler at Q Ball,
man. We didn't stay over there by no Hall, bro.
man. No.
But that's what they sent us. Like
Yeah, yeah,
Hall was what we called a melting pot of Little Rock. And the reason we called it because Hall had the east side, the west side, the south end, and some North Little Rock folks there. Like
oh
we were
wow,
the
that
true melting pot.
wow. Huh.
Yes. Like we were
Huh.
a real melting pot, bro. I'm talking about if you was from the south end, you was at Hall. You from the
Yeah.
west side, you was still at Hall. You
Mm-hmm.
from the East End, you still at Howell, even though you probably should have been over here at Central.
Yeah, Pill, he
And
tell me that all the time. Pill, he from the South. He tell me that all the time, man. He just boy.
yeah, bro,
Yeah,
like
shit.
we
I don't
was
know how I went to McClellan. I should have either went to like Central or Hall. I end up going to McClellan, man. But it's funny.
that's what made Hall what it was. That's why, for one, athletically, basketball for sure, we was
Yeah,
nice, but
yeah,
it also turned us into a treacherous school because you know what I'm saying. You mixed all of that
yeah,
in that time frame, like. You talking about going to school in 2000, 2000, all the way really to 2005, 6,
yeah,
and you mixing those type of neighborhoods,
yeah.
you know
Yeah,
what
my
you
first
get
one
from
was
it.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
So
now I got you warmed up, man. I'm put you on the spot, man. I heard you talking about you
go ahead.
said I was messing with you a little bit. You said Jared, we was talking about Jared the other night, man.
Oh,
said you said Jared was you said you think Jared was better than Joe. When I see that before I went to sleep, I was like, boy, he must have had a good whopper or something. I
no,
like
this
Jared though. I like Jared though. Don't get
and
me wrong. I like
this is why I say that. This is why I say that.
Jared was a beast. Jared was a beast. He was a flat out
At,
beast.
at at the time, Jared Hart was considered one of the best players
Oh,
around.
but yeah, 100%.
Like hands down, he was
That whole
considered
Central
one of the
team,
best
that was an
players.
all-star team, bro.
But
So
Joe was Joe, bro. Like when you see 6'8", can dribble the ball, can shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're getting. But Jared Hart was like a true leader, a true guard, a true dog, a true everything that you
yeah,
ask for out of a player. He
yeah.
really was. He stood on those 10. And he was the type of player that, bro, he wasn't no player that looked like, oh, I got Joe on the team. Let me just no, I'm gonna
Neither
get
one
me
of them, bro.
two.
Neither one of them was number one. Neither one
You
of
see,
them was. Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Like,
But
so it's
Margarine
just
and Alex was getting it in.
good God Almighty. Listen,
Yeah,
I tell anybody to this day that team there was cheating,
yeah.
and I mean it in the best possible
They
way
could have
ever.
been a college. I think they could have been a college team if you would have kept like the whole
Yeah,
starting five.
yeah. You got Jared Hart, you got BG, you got Mark Green, you got
Alex Fingers.
Alex Fingers, you got like, listen, bro,
But
listen.
from another angle, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying from another angle. What
Uh
made
huh.
Joe smart was he actually played within the system, even
Mm-hmm.
though if he wanted to, he could have balled out. You know what I'm saying?
That
And I think people don't realize that. Like he actually deferred a lot. He could have balled out. Like people don't realize he could have went
Joe
pro
could
out
have
of
put
high
up
school if he
40,
wanted to.
40, 50 every night easily.
Yeah, he could have went pro out of high school if he wanted to. He just didn't. He didn't want to do it. But
Yeah,
But yeah, they both was good in their own right. But I think Joe was the prototype. Like we was talking about earlier, he was just a prototype. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah.
to be that tall, because most, like I say, most dudes 6'8", not even coordinated enough at that time. Like if you were 6'8", most of them, like 80% of dudes that's tall, not coordinated like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it unreal. But Jerry was, yeah, he was a different beast
He
though.
was a difference maker. But you know
He
what?
was.
That's what made the game back then. That's what I loved about the game back then because everybody had skills.
Yeah,
They weren't just, oh, he's
but they
6'8", all
played.
he can do is dunk, all he can do is block ball. No, he
Yeah.
actually could play the game up and down at the best of the best level.
And what made him cool, I think kids don't realize he wasn't like you. When I interviewed Vault, we talked about this too. He wasn't the fastest. He knew how to use his body and angles. He knew how to use the court against you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If he get
Mm-hmm.
you at a certain spot, you cooked. It ain't nothing you could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was laughing with what's it called? I like him too. What's my guy name? Michael Beasley talking about he could cook Joe. I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. I like Michael Beasley, but no,
Hey,
no,
I
not gonna
played
happen.
against Mike. I'm gonna tell you this now. I played against Mike Beasley. That
Yeah,
was my era.
yeah.
Hey, Mike, I love you, bro. And you
Like
was a
that
you a
I
dog.
wish raindrop would fall.
Swear. Listen to me, man. Joe would kill you, bro. He would kill you, bro. I'm
And
telling
he
you
would
what
take
I
his
know
time. He
personally.
wouldn't even rush. He'll just take his time. He just
Bro,
take
he
his
gon'
time.
he
It's like
he gon'
the steak. He
I
take,
ain't even gonna give it that. I'm gonna say it's like when you put that roast in the
yep,
crock pot
yep.
and you gotta slow cook it all night.
That's what he gonna do.
He gonna burn you, my boy. Like you have
Burn you.
no
Yeah,
chance, dog. Joe
yeah,
is really. I've seen Joe mentally when we was in Dunbar League. I tell people this
yeah,
all the time. We in Dunbar League. I'm watching the game because later on that night we got the dog catchers.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm watching him. He doing what Joe do. He just having fun. Cause
Yeah,
he's a
just
real
chilling.
fun guy, bro.
Shoot from
He
half
do.
court. Just shooting that thing from half court. Just chilling.
Just chilling. Somebody yells out, man, that boy ain't on nothing. NBA nut. Hey, listen to me.
Made it hard for the next team.
The man looked in the stands, smiled like Joe do. He ain't
Yep.
say nothing. He smiled
Yeah,
and went and proceeded to put up 32 straight points
man.
instantly. And I'm like,
Can't stop
yeah,
him. Ain't nothing you can
yeah,
do about
dog.
it. Ain't
He
nothing you can
different.
do about it.
He a grown
Yeah.
like his body frame was a grown man frame. If you bodied up again, you know what it felt like. Like you like,
Yeah.
yeah, that he NBA for sure.
And
But
the reason why I know that he deferred when he went to Atlanta
yeah,
and did what he
with
did, I
Josh and
knew
them.
then, like when he played for Central, he really just understood that everybody, because they all knew each other, so they knew how to play off each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially like him and BG. I gotta talk to BG, man. How he ran that team as a PG, man. How he run that team? That's man, dude had like 4, 5 like
Hey,
juggernauts. How do you point guard that team? You know what I'm saying? But BG got his own personality too, though. He don't play no games either.
he don't when you know what's crazy
Yeah,
about that team with BG on it. BG understood how to manage their team because
yeah,
BG also understood how to play his role.
right.
Like one thing I respect about
That's
that
what Paul was
Central
telling me.
team, they all understood they roles, bro. Like that
Yeah,
teams was they did. They understood it. Like Mark knew, man, I'm gonna shoot the crap out this thing. And if
sure.
hey, when they throw it up, you better not be the one that get caught tonight. I
Yeah,
promise you that.
yeah.
They understood. BG,
He'll
bro, I'm a
smile at you
true
too. That
guard.
dude had
I'm
a
gonna get
he had that smile that would kill you, Mark Green.
dog. Man, Mark Green, we called him Baby Jordan, bro. Like he just like Jordan. You
Is he still
feel
a
me?
little rock? Is he still a little rock man? I'm about to
Yeah,
look him.
Mark's still there. Mark's
Yeah,
still there. But it's a guy, and I said this the other night on my podcast, man. I hadn't reached out to my partner, but it's a guy, man, that played up under them.
oh, okay.
That they caught a double life sentence.
Whew.
That
Good God.
was him.
Yeah.
from several people that graduated there, from
Yes.
several people that played there.
Right.
This guy was, and I'm gonna get his name for y'all, and I'm gonna put it out there, man. But this guy was really him.
Wow.
They said, bro, at this time, he possibly could have been one of the best players we ever seen come out of state Arkansas.
Where did he grow up at?
Uh, he was
Was he from the South?
21st. Nah,
Ooh.
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Ugh.
caught a
Lord have
double
mercy.
life sentence, and
Yeah.
that was it. That
And
was
that's
it
what get
for
a
him.
lot of like really great athletes, man. Them trenches, boy, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
And Joe was fortunate.
Yeah. I mean, he got Uncle Trey.
Joe was
He got a
fortunate.
lot of support
Like
system. You know, him and
he
Vault.
got OG Tracy. He
Yeah.
got Vault can tell you some
Oh,
stories too.
oh, he
Yeah.
did. He told us some stories too.
He can
I'm
tell
gonna
you
try to.
some.
I'm gonna try to link up with him Thursday, man. If he free, I know he been posting a lot of stuff on Facebook too. Trying to get him
Yeah.
to make a podcast. I'm gonna get him out of it, man. We're gonna get
Man,
him.
we gonna do it. Ain't no try. We gonna do it. We gonna get him out that comfort zone because he a great guy too, man.
Oh yeah, oh
Great
yeah,
guy.
awesome
Great
guy. You
guy.
know, our kids go to school together, so we see each other
Oh,
most of the
okay.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like I said,
love
I'm
that,
six
man.
five, so I can't hide if you see me in public. You be like, because Richie ain't tell her like 6'5", man. It's tall. We both about the
Man,
same height. You know what I'm saying? So we see each other at Eastfield. It was funny, man.
the Lord knew what he was doing. He didn't give me that height though. He knew that.
What's that?
He understood the
You don't
assignment
want
not
this
to give
height.
me that height.
You don't want this height, man. Joints hurt.
Yeah.
Joints
They
hurt.
they hurt
Back.
now.
We wake up some mornings back.
Hey,
It's like, bro, you ain't even that old. But hey, my back hurt. I'm just telling
I,
you, you know.
I tell people all the time, man, the Lord knew. He understood the assignment. He said, you know what, Mario, I'm not finna give you that because you already conceited and arrogant right now as a football player.
You almost gotta be though, man. Like you not to your detriment, but you got to be confident in yourself, man.
Nah, dog, I didn't. My first time losing. My first time losing was as a sophomore in high school in a football. That was my first time I had a losing season and not a championship year ever in my life. I didn't know what that looked like. Didn't know what it meant. So basketball was like, even in basketball, bro, we won. I didn't know what it meant to lose. So if you'd
Yeah.
have gave me that at that time, man, my overconfidence butt was just on 10. Like it was days where I just talk and be like, bro, I'm really that guy. Y'all
yeah.
can and the Lord humble me and bless me. And I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah.
Um,
Same here, man.
because it showed me humility. It showed me how to understand, how to be thankful,
Yeah.
how to be prosperous, how to
Mhm.
be respectful and understand like, hey,
Yeah.
at any given time. When people used to say that to old folks, at any
Yeah.
given time,
Any
that's
given
what he
time.
meant. And
Yeah.
I'm so thankful for that. I am. I'm very thankful for that, man. Yep.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. But and then the last thing, this is funny, man. We just think about them, man. The NBA finally, they said they gonna shut down the Magic City, man, at the Hawks game. That's crazy. Well, I can't even think they even had an idea to do that. I mean, how are you gonna feature Magic City if it's in a family environment? So that this
Hey now. Hey now.
man in a
It's
family environment, man. If I got my son in there, I'm be like, man, that's
hey man,
crazy,
all we doing is selling good wings and good things.
man. That's funny. I think I'm at a point that God would just put blinders over my eye. I wouldn't even be able to see it anywhere. I just go blind, man. Turn it
Yeah,
over.
typically because of, but it's
But the
just
young Mike though, the young Mike probably was like, yeah, yeah,
hey, the
yeah.
young me would have just been on some. I would have been trying to be a advocate.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, man. But I will say, man, you do an amazing job, bro. I catch you out of time. I catch you
Yeah, man,
your
you do too.
podcast and see what you're doing, man. I'm inspired myself. I am. When I
Yeah.
started it and I had my interviews, and when you popped on and you gave the encouraging words you gave, um, I was very, very thankful for that. And you've inspired just by me looking at yours. I'm like, okay, that's another guy. Like I had to go back into history. Like I really had to go back and watch all these videos
Well, I bet
that
you
I
was like,
hadn't
well, this dude
seen.
don't
I'm
stop.
like,
It's like this dude don't
hold
stop.
up. Man, he got the legends on here. He got the
Yeah,
kings, the queens. Like,
yeah,
man, when you got to talking about Nikki, listen, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, my wife
I
played with her.
listen, dog.
Yeah.
Who Nikki gave me 40 in
Woo,
Southwest High. Listen, when
woo.
Southwest Community Center, back in
Yeah,
the day, we all used to go on Saturdays. We go to
yeah,
Southwest. You got to
yeah.
sign your name up there. When I
I
say she
don't know.
gave me 40, she
I don't
gave
know.
me the
I gotta
biggest.
holler. I don't know. Do you remember her, man? He's playing Southwest Community
Yeah,
Center
yeah,
too.
I
Little
remember
her.
her.
He just
Yeah,
holler.
look her. Yeah. Listen, bro. Hey,
Who did he play for in high school? Did her play basketball in high school? Or did he
I
just
ain't
play
gonna.
at the center?
I really don't know.
Okay, I need to reach out to her though,
I
man.
don't
I
know.
remember playing with Southwest. Dude was fast. He just run up and down that court so fast.
And that was the killer part. He was just up and down that thing.
Yeah,
The effect was different. It wasn't no effect. It was just he was up and down that thing. But
yeah,
that was like I said, I had to go back and watch, man, and when I came across that one, I had to sit and think because I don't think a lot of people knew. Um, dog, she bust a lot of boys' tail.
Oh yeah, I know she did.
A
Yeah,
lot of boy, and I ain't talking about no just people that just thought they can. I'm talking about real dogs that can hoop.
yeah. Oh yeah, she was a
Yeah,
hooper.
that was the next level. That was,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell that story to everybody that I ever meet.
Mm-hmm.
That's not from here. That's one of the stories I always tell about
Yeah.
that one there because we had the Shakina Stricklands, we had the Crystal Boys, we had the,
Mm-hmm.
but bro, it was Nikki
Yeah.
before.
For sure.
So yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
That's ooh, dog.
Yeah. She was a baller, man. 100.
Yeah,
percent
man. Yeah, man, for sure.
Me and her brother graduated. Shout out to Calvin, man. Pretty funny
Come
dude.
on now. Very shout out to Calvin, big dog.
Yeah. Is he coaching too? Right? Is he still coaching?
I believe
I thought
so.
he was. Okay.
I believe so. He
Yeah.
was at one point. So.
But yeah. But yeah, man, I can say, man, it's a lot of athletes though, man. Man,
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
just, man, like it just hurts you, like or the injury, not being able to recover for some of the injuries like back in the day, in the
Yeah.
90s, you mess around and tear your ACL in the 90s, man, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of dudes, you blow your knee out, and do you think
Hmm.
do you think if a kid has a chance, do you think is do you think they should really stay training indoors, or do you think they should play on the blacktop to minimize the risk? Or
Man,
do you think
that's a hard question because back I can only I can see the differences in why they do what they do now. But like
yeah.
for us, we stayed outside. Um we was on the blacktop and I know how doctors look at well, that's why people end up having knee injuries later on or wear and
I
tear.
think just
I
sometimes
get
on
that,
blacktop they don't
man, but
respect you. They don't respect that you got a chance. Sometimes they still roughhouse you or something. And I've seen
that's
some
what
dudes
you
get hurt like
needed.
that too. No, I'm
That's
saying
what you
I understand it's what you need, but I'm saying that until it happens, something crazy happens. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like I
and
don't
it
want kids, because I know Jordan. I mean, Baltimore was saying that they was playing at Thrasher, like in Thrasher, not outside on the court, but they was playing. You know what I'm saying? And they used to run a lot
man,
in the summer. They used to run a lot of pickup at Thrasher and stuff like them.
but
And
even when
Jared,
Joe and them used to throw the hot box, bro, like
yeah,
we
that's
are
true.
we all would go to Central and the best of the best. I ain't gonna lie. At that time,
But y'all was playing in
this
the gym though, right?
yeah, this but this is when
Yeah.
Joe and them was Joe and them. bruh, you couldn't even get in that gym. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. If
No,
Joe
I'm
them
saying
didn't
it's
know
better
you,
to play in the gym than that Ball Park and on the blacktop. That's what I'm saying.
it is, but it's hard. Back then, it was hard for us to get gyms.
That's true. I get
It
that
was
too. That's
hard for us to get gyms. So a
the
lot
other
of
side
people
of
was
the
on
fence. Yeah.
blacktops because like
Yeah.
Joe and them may be over here.
They used to play at
We
Granny
may
Mountain.
be.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like they may
Yeah.
be at Granite, right? We
Yeah.
may be in John Burrow or Twin Lakes Park. We
Yeah.
may and somebody else may be at 33rd at
Yeah.
the park over there. The next
Yeah.
thing you know, you may be under the bridge in North Little Rock.
Yeah.
Like,
What
or you
was
may be at Hyman Park in Southwest. Like you
what was
just
Cameron from that played Hall? Did you play with Cameron at
Big
Hall?
Cameron Henderson. Cameron
Yeah.
Henderson.
Yeah. Light
Yeah.
skinned Cameron. What was he? Was he from around John Burrow? Was it?
Nah. Uh-uh. Uh
I wonder how's he doing, man. I would love to talk to him too.
man,
But
it's a few of them. There's a few of them that they still around. They just,
okay.
they like the majority of us.
Yeah, I know,
If
right?
we don't do this right here,
Yeah, cause
you don't see
Ron,
us.
I gotta holler at Ron. Maybe just so many people I gotta reach out to and stuff. But Ron hit me up too. He said he could do it on the weekends.
Yeah,
Showtime. He said
yeah.
hit him.
But that's the
I like
thing,
Bud too, man. I haven't seen Bud online. They should play with him, Bud, when at Central.
Bud.
He was good too. I haven't seen
If
him online.
if you don't see us doing this, you don't see us. Period.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
I know, right?
difference. Like we all like
I
that
feel you, man.
era of people. Just man, we
Yeah,
don't do this. Like
yeah, I know, right?
we leave it for the younger generation to have fun with it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? But I will say this. We starting to come back outside and
and they should. They should.
tell people and spread the gospel of the
Yeah,
truth of who y'all standing on the shoulders playing for,
yeah,
because a lot
yeah.
of y'all sleep on it. A lot of you
They do.
youngsters are sleep on, man, I kill in it, bro. You don't know your history well enough. No,
No,
you
no, yeah.
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You athletic, but you ain't got the skill. No, you wouldn't.
I told one kid one time, if I put you on the linebacker, it is 10 yards between you and Dedrick Poole. Will you make the tackle? I can make that tackle. No, you won't. No, you won't.
What?
You won't make it.
That's my point.
They be thinking
You
they
don't know
could. You
your
won't.
history.
You won't
That's
make it.
that's
He gonna blow
because
your knees out. He gonna blow your knees out. He not even running fast. He just gonna do a double move. He blow your
I
knees out.
it like my partner said, man, the hoodies and the ski masks and the burnt their brain, so they think
Oh
stuff
my
that ain't supposed to be thought of.
man, them boy, boy, these ones, boy, man. Do you think it's the music, or you just think it's just the time? It's just they
It's
just
just a time frame.
it's
It's
just
just a
the time.
time
Okay, yeah.
frame. Yeah,
That
it's just
drill
a
music
time
was
frame.
crazy though. That drill music was crazy though.
And some of it is okay. I mean, we listen to, you gotta think, man, we listen to Scarface.
Yeah,
We
that's true.
we like,
He talked about
yeah,
mental
he
health before mental health. He talked about mental health before mental health.
was a
So,
poet, but he also told you if you play around with me,
oh yeah. You
you know.
don't know
So
about that dirty. I ain't got that sound effect. That dirty, boy. He
hey,
broke them
I
off.
think that's everybody. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
So
didn't even play "I Wish" in the club. They couldn't even play that song because it will mess the club up if they played that song. They couldn't play that.
they got other songs, but you got Too Short, right?
Yep.
Come on.
That's one of my influence. Why I'm messing up with the women now. I had to, boy, go through a process, man. Listening to Too Short, boy. I said,
Hey, Too
Lord, I
Short.
gotta change. I gotta stop, man.
Too Short had everybody in the South thinking he could call a woman that. You feel me? He had
Oh, you,
everybody in the
you think
South
you be
thinking,
a player? Thinking you could be a player, man?
and
Boy,
get your head slapped off, man, off your
man,
shoulders, man. Stop playing with these
man.
folks.
Boy, for
But
real.
that was the era. So we've all went through those eras.
Oh, for sure.
Everybody has. So that's why when it comes to the youngsters, like I will try to give them game, but I'm also very
Yeah,
sympathetic to what they have to deal with, because God forbids if any of us from right now, I'm gonna say from the age literally from 37 to 44 right
yeah.
now. Listen, bruh, if everything was passed on social media that was done during those times,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We ain't got none of the kids ain't got a picture of what was happening.
Right, they don't, and that's why I try to tell them like, and I think we'll probably roll after this, but
Yeah.
I'm more trying to tell them it's some roads that we've experienced that you just don't absolutely have to go down. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to listen to that, and
Mm-hmm.
because like being a single parent now, 2026 is
Mm-hmm.
insane. Like I can't even imagine trying to multitask being a single parent, trying to
True.
do health insurance, trying
True.
to take kids to appointments. We ain't even talk about daycare and school stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
man. And then, young bulls, they having multiple kids and they don't understand child support. It will take everything from you.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
They won't leave you with nothing but some shoes and pants and hope you can find a job with that. You know what I'm saying? But they'll take everything. And it's just you just want to start off on a good foot. I think that's what I really try to tell young men, man. Like you got a chance to start off with an advantage. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to listen. Cause like I
Correct.
said, some roads you don't have to go down. I'm just saying from my own choices, like tell you, so you don't have to go down that road. Cause some kids they even tell me like when you say figure it out, it's so vague when you try sometimes
Yeah.
they want the details and then we tell the details like, oh, I kind of get what you're saying because a lot of these young kids they go to college but they not ready for college, like dealing with people at scale like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of these young bulls, like when you were in high school, you may not have talked to girls like that, but then when you go to college and this girl talking about come over and study with me and it's 8 o'clock at night. You don't even have the awareness to say, why did she want me to come over to her dorm at eight
Mm-hmm.
o'clock at night to study?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's after
Mm-hmm.
hours. You know what I'm saying? And next
Mm-hmm.
thing you know what I'm saying, now you got a kid in college. It happens just like that. More than what people
Quickly.
want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But that's
But
the other
that's the
part. We
truth.
talk about the other podcast all the time. It'd be pretty funny. But yeah, Mario, man, we locked in, bro. Anytime, man. You want to do
I
it,
did.
man? Let me know.
Well, I definitely say, man, I definitely want to do it more. Of
Oh,
course,
oh,
behind
yeah,
the scenes, it's some, I
yeah.
do have some other stuff I'm gonna ask you, man,
Oh, for
and
sure.
reach out to you about some stuff before I, get going. But
Yeah,
man, I
just
want
take
to say to
your time.
you, man, from brother to brother, I thank you, um,
Oh,
because I'm just being transparent right here. When it comes to us, a lot of times we do not want to see that other person succeed because they're in somewhat of that lane.
right,
We try not to help out. We try to kind of put down instead
yeah,
of uplifting, and
right.
that's where, for me, man, I'm a God fearing person. So for me,
And we both,
I do have my flaws. I promise you that. But I
everybody
also
do.
want to see
I do
everybody
too.
win,
Yeah,
especially in the state. I want to see everybody win. So
yeah,
I highly thank you for your commitment of even staying in touch with me and trying to help me throughout this process, knowing that it's still growing, man. So I
yeah.
appreciate you for that and giving me the opportunity to be on your platform because this is an amazing chance, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still growing too, man. So hey, I'm
Yeah,
with it, man. I'm trying to,
yeah,
like I told the legends, man, like tell DP, man, we're trying to put Lil Rock on, man. Like
definitely,
I should have been
definitely.
doing it a long time ago too, but I told him, man, he's trying to. We can talk about sports just like any other state can talk about sports. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
got
we
legends,
can.
just like they got legends. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's just really about time, man. Because like I said, we all working got lives, but you know what I'm saying? Spend a couple hours, man, chopping it up and go back to living life, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
Yeah,
man,
for
that's the
sure.
whole thing. One day I'm gonna get a studio. I'm just trying to take my time, man. Then
I'm
everybody can
saying the
get up there,
same
be
thing.
like Gil's Arena, man. Be up in there meeting up, sitting on the couch, you know.
Me too, man. Me too. I
Yeah,
gotta have the in persons. The in persons hit a little bit different.
yeah, that commercial property is ridiculous. Oh, it's ridiculous,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Tell me
Every time
about
I
it.
look at it, I'll be like, oh, good God Almighty.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, tell me about it, man. But I know God
We
works
gonna
in
get that
mysterious
over.
ways,
Yeah,
so it's gonna come, man. As long as we keep preaching the gospel and also just being positive, so it's
for
coming.
sure.
It's coming for sure. But thank you, bro.
No problem. Yeah, guys. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You don't have to get off here. I'm just for to end it. But
Hmm.
like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you think, man. More coming, man. More collabs coming, man. We just for the rep the city, Little Rock, man. Southwest John Burrow in the house, man. We will catch you on the next one.